Hello, I'm going to do my Aquarius energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my tarot cards with the purple pouch. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, please feel free to check out the links down below. Also, if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Aquarius. We have Ace of Pentacles, we have Ace of Cups, and we have the Sun. Beautiful energy for you. All right, but I feel like you're struggling with those things because that's what the conflict, what you're struggling with. Okay, we have the Chariot. What you need to focus on. We have the Chariot, the Page of Wands, and the King of Wands. I feel like these are the things that you want to have happen, and I feel like you're struggling with that, but I feel like you need to take that action to make them happen. I feel like you need to communicate that. You need to put that out in the universe. You need to take control of situations. Oh, look at that. I love that energy coming in for you. We have the Star, which is your card. We have the Two of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. So the truth about a situation, and then the World overall energy. I feel that it's very positive for you. I feel that there are a lot of, for some reason, the Knight of Wands, taking actions to have your world become a reality. I feel like, for some reason, I'm feeling like you're kind of stuck. Like I feel like you want to have these things happen, but you're not really taking. It's almost like you're holding yourself back from it. I feel like you need to put out there what it is that you want to have. I feel like you keep looking in the past. That's what I feel like. I feel like this is why you're having trouble with the Ace, new beginnings with the Pentacles, and Ace, new beginnings with your emotions and your feelings or relationships, and the Sun card. Because I feel like you keep focusing on something that has happened in the past or things that have happened in the past. And you're like, well, why should I try now? Because it failed in the past. And I feel like you're bringing that baggage in to these new things that you want to have. Like you keep looking at the past, especially with this King of Wands and this King of Wands. It's like, oh, okay, I want to live in the past. I feel like you are sort of living in the past. And I feel like there are some things that you need to release and you need to let go of. Obviously, if you are living in the past. Because I heard somebody say that if you're living in the past, that creates depression because you're sad and you're upset because things didn't happen, things didn't work out, coulda, shoulda, woulda, this didn't happen, that didn't happen, or I missed those times when it was really great and, I don't have that now, so it's, And if you're living in the future, it said that you have anxiety because you're like, well, how is this going to happen? How am I going to make this happen? How are things going to change? How am I going to get there? How is this going to be? But if you're living in the present, right, what can you take care of now? What is your attitude now? What can you do now? What can you focus on now, right? You can't change what happened in the past. And you can't control what's going to happen in the future. You can to a certain degree because if you change your attitude and you change your outlook, right? But what's going to happen in the future is what's going to happen in the future. But heading towards that future, you can change what's going on now. You can control this moment, right? You can control what you're thinking. You can control what you're doing, right? That you can control that. And you say, well, I'm always thinking in the past. Okay, let me change it. I'm not going to think about what happened in the past anymore because that I can't change. But I can change what is my focus for today, right? Powerful, love it, Magician. You can control what is happening in this moment now. You can control what you're focusing on and you can control what it is that you're doing, right? You can focus on those things that make you happy and give you a sense of fulfillment and make you feel good. Focus on those things that you love, okay? What's in your plus column, right? You can focus on what is in your plus column. Not focusing on your negative column, what you don't have, what you used to have, what you like to have, right? What do you have going for you right now? What is in your plus column right now? Let go of people or situations or thoughts that are holding you back, right? Be powerful. Focus on what you have in your plus column. It's all about your perception, right? It's about how you're thinking and how you're seeing things. And what is your focus? Is your focus on shoulda, coulda, woulda, or is your focus on, okay, what do I need to get done today? What do I need to focus on today? What do I need to work on today that will make me feel good and help me work towards my goals, right? Help me work towards an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups and the Sun card. That will make me happy. If you're happy in your current job and you want to have a different job, okay, so let me take some time out today. Take 30 minutes, right? Doesn't have to be a long time, could be 15 minutes. Take a piece of paper and write down, okay, if I wasn't going to have this job, then what job would I like to have, right? Just write all those things down. And then spend 15 minutes each day and, right, narrow that down. Start focusing, okay, if I want to have this job, what do I need to do to attain that job? What do I need to do? Start learning about, if you want to have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Sun, what brings you that, and how can I make that happen? Narrow it down. Start with a wide variety and narrow it down to what it is that you want to focus on, and then start taking those actions to make those things happen, right? Just sitting there thinking about it isn't going to change anything. It does kind of bring to the surface, okay, what would I like to focus on? But you have to actually take the actions to make the changes, right? And that's what you have to see, is to get the situation under control and to start having that focus. Take the reins. Start going in the direction that you want to go and to make things happen. All right, no longer holding yourself back. With this future energy, it's like, okay, I'm ready to break free. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to focus. I'm ready to get into my own power. I'm ready to take things under control. I found out the truth of the situation is that I was holding myself back, but I need to do that self-care. I need to love myself. I need to see that I am not happy, so I have to turn that around, right? I have to make those changes, right? And then once you get in that frame of mind, then things start to happen quickly, right? Then you start to feel, okay, I feel like I have things under control. I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling confident. We have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment. So we have it here with the Magician, and we have it here with that Strength card. Confidence is a huge thing. Confidence affects all areas of your life. If you don't have confidence, then it's like, then you're not going, it's like you're not going to attain anything because you're busy living in the past. You're lacking that. Okay, Queen of Cups, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. What do you feel towards yourself, right? Are you feeling like you can achieve your goals, or are you feeling like you're going to not achieve your goals? Do you feel like the best time was in the past and that it can't be bigger and better in the future? Are you holding on to things, right? Are you holding on to some emotions or feelings? Is there some baggage that you need to let go of, right? Are there some old emotions or feelings that you're holding on to? It's really asking yourself and exploring those things, and that's what I feel tarot is about, is it kind of brings up those things and asks you those questions and says, you know, it's kind of like that form of therapy, because that's what a therapist does, is they ask you those questions to make you think, right? To see things from a different perspective and to make you think and to ask yourself those questions and to explore your emotions and your feelings and to realize what's holding you back and what areas do you need to work on. So I feel like you have a lot of things going on here. I feel like you have some amazing goals and you want to turn things around, but I almost feel like you have to see what are those things that are holding you back in order to release those, in order to work on those, and to attain your goals, right? What can you change right now? What are those things that you can do right now? All right, I'm going to get a Whispers of Healing. And we have kindness. Being kind to yourself, right? Obviously, being kind to other people makes us feel good inside, but I feel like you have to start with having that kindness for yourself first and see that if you are struggling, if you are lacking confidence, if you are struggling, to look out for yourself and say, how can I help myself in this situation? How can I be kind to myself to help myself to move into this energy? and to not live in the past and to let that go. And to see that it's only causing you to struggle by living in the past. And having that kindness and saying, okay, I've got to change things. All right, I'm going to grab a Witch Casket Empowerment card for you. And we have Do That Thing. You know the thing you've been putting off or avoiding. Just get it done. You will feel so accomplished and relieved when it's behind you. So is there something that you have been wanting to do, that you have been putting on the back burner, whatever that may be? Could be multiple things. But write those things down and say, okay, I'm going to start attacking those one at a time. And take the actions, right? Take it under control. Take the actions to make it happen. Take the actions to make it happen, right? That's your new outlook, okay? That if I have something that I want to do, I'm going to do it. However that may be, whether it's research, writing it down, figuring it out, right? Taking the actions to make it happen, make those phone calls, make those connections, right? And say, I'm not going to put it off any longer. All right, I'm going to grab a magical incantation card from my Witch Casket deck. Okay, that was a whole stack, but I'll just take this top one. All right, we have balance. Life's in balance, I banish thee, that I can live a life more free. Right? That balance where you're living that life, where you're feeling free to do whatever it is that you want to do, to achieve those goals, to release this heaviness, right? To let those things go. To get rid of that imbalance where you feel that things are not in your favor, right? To free yourself from those choices and decisions that you had made in the past that maybe, right? Life more. I feel like this goes with this card right here, right? To set yourself free. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.